There was a moment when the world asked us to wear our fear honestly. This time, not beautifully, not metaphorically, not poetically, not in the poetic ways we usually survive ourselves. Just cloth, elastic, fogged glasses, breath returning to sender. And people lost their minds. Not because the mask was unbearable, but because for once the performance became visible. I kept waiting for the conversation to split open, for somebody to say, wait, if this thin blue fabric suffocates you, what about the mask? What about the masks you have worn for 20 years without touching them once? The polite mask, the masculine one, the human one, the productive one, the I'm fine, the I understand, the I deserved it, that it did not hurt me that much, the smile that arrives to work 5 minutes before you do, the voice people use when they speak to cashiers versus people they want to become. The mask stitched from survival, the mask stitched from wanting to survive other people. Some masks are so old, the face learned to grow around them. COVID is terrifying because it made breath visible, and breath is evidence. Evidence that bodies leak into one another, that a stranger can enter you invisibly, that closeness has consequences. But we already knew this. We had and have been infecting each other for centuries. A father handing his son silence like an heirloom watch. A mother teaching her daughter how to apologize before speaking. A country putting on freedom while washing blood from underneath its nails. A man laughing at a joke that amputated something in him years ago. Viruses were never only biological. Some are inherited through dinner tables, some through schools, some through borders, some through mirrors. Some arrive so early, they begin sounding like your own internal voice. Could that be what scared people the most? Not the mask itself, but the possibility that after all this ended, they would remove one and still feel covered. I remember seeing people alone in cars wearing masks and hearing others mock them for it. But I wondered how different that really was from someone driving home still dressed as the version of themselves their workplace rented for 8 hours. We were all afraid of contamination, just not the same kind. Because there are people who would rather inhale sickness than be seen altered publicly. People who would rather die than look uncertain. And what is that, if not another mask pulled skin tight? The heaviest masks are not worn on the face. They settle lower, around the throat, the spine, the memory. Some people carry theirs so long they mistake the weight for personality. Sometimes I think the pandemic ended too quickly psychologically, not medically, spiritually. We disinfected groceries, but not inherited cruelties. Washed hands, but not language. Counted deaths without counting the quieter disappearances. The ones who came back alive, but unable to recognize themselves without an audience. And now here we are, back to normal. Which is another way of saying the masks became invisible again. Thank you.